This morning, raise your hand. Who here had a croissant this morning? Raise your hand. Oh, we got work to do. This all does relate to the scripture reading this morning. I'm going to read from the Gospel of Luke, the 7th chapter, verses 11 through 17, and that you can find that in your pew Bibles on page 65 if you want to follow along. This is a story of the miracle that Jesus performed in a little town called Nain. Soon afterward, Jesus went to a town called Nain, and his disciples and a large crowd went with him. As he approached the gate of the town, a man who had died was being carried out. He was his mother's only son, and she was a widow. And with her was a large crowd from the town. When the Lord saw her, he had compassion for her and said to her, "Do not weep." Then he came forward and touched the bier, and the bearers stood still. And he said, "Young man, I say to you, rise." The dead man sat up and began to speak, and Jesus gave him to his mother. Fear seized them all, and they glorified God, saying, "A great prophet has risen among us, and God has looked favorably upon his people." This word about him spread throughout Judea and all the surrounding country.